everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to do a full face of first impressions on none other than e.l.f. Cosmetics. So if you haven't watched my e.l.f. Cosmetics haul, I would highly recommend you to go and watch the haul first and then watch this video. And also all of these things have been brought by me. Nobody it's not a PR, it's not a sponsored post. It is going to be my honest review on these items. And I don't have their bronzer, although I have ordered, but it hasn't reached me. And because this is going to be a first impression, I am also going to do an in-depth review regarding each and every product. You will get to see those coming on my channel, so make sure you are subscribed. And now without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, now I have already moisturized my face using my Cetaphil moisturizer. So now I'm going to apply the primer. And for primer, I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. They have 3 variants, but I chose the Poreless one. So let's open and see how is this primer. So I can see the texture. It is in peachish color. So I think that if you are having a little bit of imperfections or darkness, this is going to conceal that as well, because it has a peach undertone. And now when I'm touching it, it feels very soft. Yeah, it does feel very soft. And I'm just going to take a little bit, this much. Yeah, and I'm going to apply it wherever I am having pores. So I don't have a lot of pores, but I do have pores over here. Yeah, and a little bit around my nose area. So I'm just going to apply this concealer there. It feels very soft to apply and very soft to touch, and I really like the texture of it. Also going to apply it over here. It has filled my pores a bit, but because this is just a first impression, so I really don't know how it will fare afterwards. But yes, for the first impression, I can easily say that it has filled my pores. It has filled my pores over here, and it does not feel very silicone or heavy or whatsoever. So that is that. Now I'm going to apply a foundation. Now for foundation, I have the e.l.f. Satin Finish Foundation, and this is in the shade Neutral, Almond Neutral Undertones. Although I am NC42, but this was the shade which was nearest to my skin tone. That's what I felt, because that's how it is if we order online, because we never get the correct shade. And my shade, that is Honey, it wasn't released in India, so that's a bummer. No problem, we are going to try it. So I'm just going to take one pump. So I'm just going to take half a pump over here, and I'm gonna cover one side of my face so that you guys see what coverage it gives. And I think it is going to be slightly, a little bit lighter for me. Let's see, let me apply it, and then you will also see how it looks on my skin. Clearly this is not my shade, it is lighter. That's what I thought when I swatched it that day. That is why I'm just applying a little bit. I'm not applying too much, because I really don't want my face to look very white. And for a foundation brush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild one, and I'm just going to buff it. Now because it is a satin foundation, it buffs out really nicely. It does have a fragrance, and the fragrance reminds me of cheap foundations. Yes, it does remind me of those like we have in India. Okay, so the thing is that it has buffed down very nicely, and this shade, it has matched me after buffing it out. Also, it does not have a lot of coverage. It is very sheer to medium coverage. Now I'm also going to build it up just to see if I can build it up. Okay guys, certainly it's a very medium coverage foundation. I have layered my face. I have used half a pump for my entire face maybe, but I can see that it hasn't covered a lot of blemishes. It is going to give a very natural finish, and it is not matte nor it is very dewy. It is somewhere in between, like a satin finish foundation. So I am sure that if you are oily skin type, this is going to be fine for you. But if you have extremely dry skin, I really don't know how this is going to be on your skin, because I do feel that after some time it might make your skin feel a little drier. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off this face and we'll be right back. So this is what the foundation looks on my skin. I really like the finish of it because it is not very heavy. It is not giving me a cakey look. And you will require 1.5 pump for your entire face if your face is big like me. So yes, so far I am liking it, and I think the shade also has matched me pretty well. The only concern is that it does have warm undertone. It isn't neutral, what I felt, because when I applied it I did feel that it has a warm undertone. Now I have a concealer from the same brand, and this is the e.l.f. 16R Camo Concealer. The only thing is that I don't have my shade because it was sold out on their website. It is still sold out, so I got this one. This might be a brightening concealer for me, and it looks quite chubby, and the wand of this particular concealer is also very chubby. You can see it does make me remind me of the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and also the Tarte Shape Tape, like I have seen the pictures, and also Makeup Revolution concealer. Yes, the wand is pretty huge. So I'm just going to apply a tad bit. Clearly you can see that it isn't a concealer which will suit my skin tone. It is lighter than my skin tone, so that is why I'm just going to use it as my eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to highlight using this. That's all. I'm not going to apply a lot because the shade doesn't match me. But yes, it is quite blendable, I can see, and it does have quite a lot coverage. But because it is not in my skin tone, so I don't know. But it blended like a dream. Wow, I really like the concealer. So I quite like the concealer. So I am thinking to apply a little bit more and to see if I can build the coverage. Clearly this is not my skin color. So if you are buying this particular shade, just think about it that this is going to be a highlighter shade for you, not a concealer shade. And maybe tan sand or tan neutral can be something of my shade, but I did not get those. I get this particular shade because that was out of stock already. Apply a little bit more over here. Yep. It does have a very thick consistency, so it will cover your under eyes for sure if you have the problem of dark under eyes. So it is going to cover a lot. I have a feeling. And this particular shade is also brightening on me, but it is looking good. My face is looking really nice and very natural. What I feel, it looks very natural. It does not feel caked up. Okay, now to set it, I have the e.l.f. HD loose powder. This is sheer powder. It is known as HD powder. And the best part about this is that this has an opening like this, so when you twist it, the powder just comes out, so that you don't mess the entire thing up. So I'm just going to take a little bit of powder on this foundation brush only, and I'm just going to tap it over here. This particular powder is very, very finely milled. As you can see under my eyes, it has not built up the product, and also it has set the product quite nicely. So I'm also going to use it over here. Okay, so it does give me this HD finish under my eyes, but I can't see a huge difference. I'm sorry to say, but I really can't see a huge difference. So that is what happens in first impression. So I can't see a lot of difference, but I can see it's quite a decent product. Not much, but quite decent. Now I will be doing my eyebrows off camera because I don't have a product by e.l.f. Cosmetics. So I'm just going to fill up my brows and come soon. Alright, after that I have this eyeshadow palette, not palette, I think quad with me. It has 4 colors and I have in the shade Carnival Candy. And this is how these shades look like. I really like the blue color. I have become color blind or what. I think this makeup line has made me so excited. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color in my transition as my transition color, and let's see how these shadows perform. Okay, so I think it's pigmented. Yeah, these are pigmented. And I think this particular shade you can use as your bronzer as well. So that is what I will be doing today. I really like the shade though. I think this particular palette has all the shades because I have seen many other palettes and I did not see many shade option in them. So if you are someone who like bright colors, like blue colors, you can definitely pick this one because you can use this in multiple ways. You can use this at night. You can also use this at in the morning for that non-glam makeup look. And yeah, it blends quite nicely. Quite pigmented, I would say. It looks super duper good. And this particular shade is such a nice transition color. I mean, I really liked it. Take the blue and let's see how this will perform on my eyelids. Okay, definitely pigmented because I'm also using this brush. Yeah, nicely pigmented. So I'm just picking the color and packing it. I'm not blending it out. So this is how it looks like. It is really pigmented. I'm just using my fingers to intensify the color. Oh my god, if you are a blue lover, this color is super duper gorgeous. It is that electric blue that will give you very nice dimension actually. Okay, I think I really love the eye palette. It is so inexpensive, but it does the work pretty nicely. I mean, yeah, it does the job really nicely. Now I'm going to do my other eye and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so this is how my face looks like, my eyes look like basically. So I really like how it has turned up. I love the blue color. I think it is suiting me so much. Now I'm going to use the eyeliner by e.l.f. again. So this particular eyeliner is the darkest color which I have seen, and this is the cheapest one. They have so many variants, but I chose the cheapest variant. So yeah, that's how it is. So I'm just going to draw a wing. So the applicator is really precise. You can have precision. So I can very easily say that you can draw literally however you like to draw your wing eyeliner, because if you can see, the tip is so precise and the application becomes very smooth. Okay guys, I really like the eyeliner because I think it is so dark as well, and you can draw however you feel like. You have a mascara, and this is length and volume mascara. So let's see how this guy works on us. And the wand is like this. It is quite small as compared to other mascaras I have. So let's see. Now I would say that it did give some length to my eyelashes, but it hasn't give it any volume. Let us try once more. I think it is very good as a lengthening mascara, but not as a volumizing mascara, because it is not giving me any volume or whatsoever. Yeah, I can't see any volume. Okay, I would say that it did give me a little bit volume, but it does make my eyelashes clumpy. Yes, it makes my eyelashes clumpy. I can't speak now. So it does make my eyelashes clumpy, but you can see that it has given me quite a lot of length and little bit of volume. I should not lie about that, but it has given me a little bit of volume and length as well. Now I haven't received their bronzer yet, so I'm going to use this color as my bronzer. Let's see how this fares, and I'm going to use a bigger brush and going to pick up this product. It's very easy to pick up this product, yeah. Although the pan is very tiny, but you can pretty nicely pick up the product and tap off the excess. Yeah, this is a little bit too warm for my liking. Yeah, it is too warm, so it can be used as a bronzer if you are of my skin color. Pretty happy how I can use the eyeshadow palette in so many ways. And I really like that it is not that pigmented, so I can use this and blend it properly. So for such colors, I love using fluffy brushes so that it spreads quite nicely. Okay. Let's see how it... Probably I should stop now, because it might not look good on my nose, because this color is too warm for me. Now, as you know, I do not have any blush with me, so again I'm going to use this shade lightly, ever so lightly on my face. Yeah. Whoa, this is a nice color. Wow, can you see, like, it can work as a blush as well. quite impressed. Wasn't expecting that from this particular eyeshadow. So it's a mini eyeshadow, but it works wonderfully. I'm going to use the flesh tone, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone using this. Okay. Quite nice actually. Like, this palette is a worth shot. I mean, I'm really impressed by this palette. Alright, moving ahead, I have highlighter with me. So this is the highlighter, and this is in the shade 24K Gold. I have seen Jovita's video and she did not like it. I just hope that it works. So I'm going to dip the brush on my product, and let's see. Whoa. Wow, it does show. It does show on my cheeks, but I'm going to tell you one amazing thing. I have too many mirrors. So when I just swatch or swirl my finger, you can see it becomes very dry, and when I swatch it, you hardly can see anything. Yeah, you hardly can see anything. But when I pick this up and use it on my cheekbones, it does show up. Wow. Amazing. I really like the highlighter. I was so disappointed when I saw Jovita's video. I thought that this won't work, but oh my god, I am surprised because it does work. I have the shade 24K Gold with me. You can have other shades as well. It has a lot of, I think it has 3 options. Now I'm going to apply it in my inner corners just to see. It is something else. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Anywho, that's how our face looks. Now I have one setting spray, and I'm going to use that on my face now. So this is the setting spray. This is makeup mist and set. So it is not the satin variant or the matte variant, it is the in between one, so that's why I chose it. Now let's spray this. Oh god, you can see just my face is now drenched in this. Yeah, so now I have 3 lipsticks, and I don't think so the red one will go with this look. So probably I'm going to use this one, and I am going to use this shade, this side. This is berry, something berry. Let me tell you the shade, the best berries, yeah. So I think this particular shade will look nice on me. Let's see on like with this makeup. Whoa. Yes, I was right. Very pigmented. Feels so creamy. Amazing, guys. I mean, I really like the color. And now to top it off, I'm going to use the Plumping gloss. This is e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. This is in the shade Mocha. And this lipstick tastes so sweet. Just going to apply in the middle part. I think I have used all the products, and I will see you in a bit. Alright my loves, this is how my face looks like after applying all the makeup which I had. And let me tell you, I really love how my face is looking right now. Although the foundation and concealer shade were a little off, but I feel it has taken my skin tone or my skin color, especially the foundation. I think it has oxidized a shade and now it has matched me perfectly. I really love the foundation and the concealer as well. I really want to get my shade in the concealer, and I think that I have to use the primer a little bit more to tell you my final reviews. Same for the concealer and the foundation, but for first impression I think it looks amazing, looks really gorgeous. And one thing which I think I am sure about is the eyeshadow palette, and I think it is a real gem, although we are getting it for 400. But look for offers whenever this particular brand is on offer. Please go and grab this, because I think this is the best out of the lot. And although I have used the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, but I think I like this one better. And I also love the lipstick, the Plumping gloss. It does give your lips a really nice shine, and it is not very sticky. And I love the highlighter as well. I think it just gives this iridescent kind of glow. It is not bam like on your face, but it does give you a really nice glow. Do not worry, I am going to do a comparison of all the products, because I have bought these products, so I have to make at least 10 videos out of these. And regarding the mascara, I love the mascara as well, because I think yeah, it has become a little dry now, and my eyelashes, they feel really good. Absolutely. So all in all, I really liked all the products, and I am not very sure about some of it, but one thing which I love the most is this particular palette. And I can't say that what you shouldn't get, because I have to give this thing a little bit more time. So that's what I'm going to give, and I'm going to do a check-in so that you people know how this looks at the end of the day. I will see you after some time. Alright guys, so this is after probably 3 hours or so, 3-4 hours. So I can see that the foundation is holding really nicely and everything else is looking so good. Yes, I did touch up the gloss, because when I ate something it just went off, but other than that everything else is looking super gorgeous. I can see the eyeshadow is also creasing from here. If you can tell, this particular portion, yeah, it is creasing from here. So this particular eyeshadow which was there here, it just transferred onto my upper lid. So that is that. Other than that, I can see the highlighter popping, and my mascara is intact. Even my eyeliner is also intact, and the makeup setting spray has also done its job of you know, just glowing everything to my face. Guys, that was about it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be doing in-depth reviews as well. I'll be doing in-depth reviews as well of each and every product, but I am also going to give you an in-depth review, because I really want you guys to know whether it is worth investing your money in this particular makeup line or these products. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm going to do a lip swatch very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have watched till here. And I will be doing more such content in the future as well. We'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, you guys take care.